Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. I've actually got a good story here. And it's actually a stimulus check story, and it's entitled Surprise Stimulus Check Update. And actually, I don't normally do these. I've talked about stimulus checks before and how important it is to understand the times we're in economically. And when you get handed money, if you're able to set it aside and put it into some really good assets or pay off debt, I think that's what people should do. Okay, it's not financial advice. I just think that's really good life advice, right? Don't just go blow it, but consider it a true blessing and go set it aside and hopefully use it to grow. You know, that money, if you put it in the right thing. I'm reminded of the book The Richest Man from Babylon, and in that book it teaches you to think about your finances and money as a tool to grow even more and more and let your money make you money. So let me do this. I'm just going to start jotting through, and there's different states involved here that and there's these updates. And I'm going to link the story below because it looks like there's some links in here that you can go to. Okay, so it says payments of $2,000 and $1,000 are being sent out. Make sure to check your mail. So obviously that's clickbait, but there's a few states that I want to talk about. It says multiple states plan on helping residents who live their part about this whole recovery plan. And again, if this isn't you, you don't qualify. Like, and there's a lot of clickbait on here. Let people know, because I think it's really important to get money into people's hands and they take that money and do something good with it. Possibly buy some gold, buy some silver, buy some Bitcoin. Again, this isn't financial advice. This is just things that I would do. Something stable, pay off some debt, things like that. So Arizona, in Arizona, out of work residents can take advantage of the state's back to work program. Those who got back to work part time are eligible for $1,000. Those who are returning to full time work can get $2,000. California implemented the Golden State stimulus to residents required to have filed their 2020 tax return by October 15th. About half of the 9 million residents received their checks as of October 31st. The remaining checks are being sent by mail. So I wonder if that's for anybody or if there's a limitation on how much you make. If you guys know, put it in the description below. I mean, if that's true and everybody's getting like, what is it? Doesn't say how much it is. So that would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, it says here the add-on for California: a salary of 30 to 75,000 per year qualified California residents to receive $600 and $1,100 for those with children under the age of 18. So I do not qualify for that. Connecticut. Connecticut governor announced the Back to Work program for $1,000 stimulus check starting in May 30th of 2021, which continues until the end of the year. It says the requirements are more involved than other states, but it says that not many people they have not doled out all that money yet either. Florida, and again, I want to go over these just because it's sort of interesting how much money is being put out right now. But if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, how much money has been printed, it's just salting, okay? And I hate putting that word out there, but it's essentially to appease the peasants. You know, this is a Elizabethan, or what was the famous term, "Let them eat cake," which was, I believe, Marie Antoinette that stated that. Because today, enjoy what you have in front of you because tomorrow it's going to be gone, essentially. Florida teachers and principals receive $1,000 stimulus cash for their commitment to educating during the pandemic. In Georgia, teachers and principals receive $1,000. In Idaho, you could be eligible for a one-time income tax rebate. More than 500,000 residents received cash. The average check was $248. Maryland, in August, they received their statewide stimulus checks only if the individual filed their earned income tax credit. Individuals receive $300, while those with children receive $500. Michigan teachers are eligible for $500 in hazard pay bonus. Is it getting nutty in the schools in Michigan? Just curious. New Hampshire, a little over $1,000 is available for families of 3 without an income. Well, that's interesting. New Mexico benefits, they're eligible in New Mexico for relief benefits in August. Applications opened on October 12th to provide another round of economic relief. The previous payment low-income households received in August was in the amount of $750. That just came out. That's new. Ohio, students in Ohio may get support in the shape of grant money worth $46 million. Oklahoma, a total of $13 million has been allocated in federal funding to pay student teachers in Oklahoma. Tennessee, Tennessee officials passed legislation earlier in 2021 to pay a $1,000 bonus for full-time public school employees and $500 for part-time public school employees. Vermont is not issuing a direct payout, but it says the state offers to cover moving expenses up to $7,500 for people relocating to the state. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh man. Hey, if you can get paid from California to move out and then get paid from Vermont to move in, you're crushing it. Yeah, that's crazy. So anyway, that's the list that I got right now. I'm gonna link this below, guys. Check it out. If you know anybody in these states, there's some people that could really use $500 or $1,000, $1,500. There's a lot of people that we talk about when you're talking about buying gold and silver, Bitcoin, that have none. And if you got a check for $500, you go, hey, I didn't need it. It's right there, and it's free money. Honestly, why not just take it and put it in there? And to everybody that thinks they're going to say something smart about, you're just, taking free money and you're making the system worse. No, pound sand. Go and talk to your representatives or start doing something about it. I mean, that's really what's going on. They're appeasing the masses. And the easiest way that we could break out of this system of debt and death and taxes is to get out of the system of the currency. Sorry, guys, I said it. With that being said, boom, the Economic Ninja's out.